In the streets of Kabul, the Taliban enter their second month of governing Afghanistan, facing drought, economic instability, and continuing violence. Reminders of how quickly 20 years of U.S. effort in the country have been eroded. U.S. lawmakers charged with overseeing the trillions of dollars in assistance getting a grim picture from a top investigator this week.
The U.S. government did not understand the Afghan political and cultural context, thereby leading to empowering corrupt power brokers and politicians.
Sopko said successive U.S. administrations, both Democrat and Republican, contended success in the Reconstruction was always just around the corner, leading to 2 decades of effort, resulting in wasted funds.
Ghost soldiers, ghost police we saw over there, where the Afghan government was created out of whole cloth, individuals that didn't exist. We ended up paying the salaries.
Sopko's testimony coming as U.S. lawmakers probe the Biden administration's handling of the August withdrawal.
President Biden and officials in his administration have continued to push the notion that only 2 options were available in Afghanistan. 1, to fully withdraw in this chaotic and bloody way, or 2, keep tens of thousands of troops on the ground indefinitely. But I believe that is a false premise. First, President Biden could have listened to his top generals who advised him to leave a small counterterrorism force.
But Democrats argue President Joe Biden inherited an impossible problem from his predecessor.
The deal President Trump and Secretary Pompeo signed with the Taliban directly contributed to the destabilization that led to this summer's frantic withdrawal.
One analyst says the Biden administration did have options ahead of the withdrawal that left thousands of Afghan allies stranded and 13 members of the U.S. military dead in an airport explosion.
On top of that, the Taliban never really tried to compromise with the Ashraf Ghani government in seeking a power-sharing arrangement, which is another violation of the February 29th, 2020 accord negotiated under President Trump. So I think Biden had the flexibility to simply tell the Taliban, listen, you're not complying, so I won't either. What we should do is get down to peace talks, see if we can come up with some kind of a power-sharing arrangement. And if that all happens acceptably, then we can figure out a way for the United States to leave.
7 Republican senators introduced a bill earlier this week calling for a special investigation into how the Biden administration handled the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan. Katherine Gypson, VOA News, Washington.